Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run with.
And they'll use the ground game here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a...
Loss of 2.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handing off on the draw play. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's brought down out at the 46. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. Set it down to the offense. First down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a nice gain here by this Texas quarterback. And I can't help, Chris, but to think about guys like Vince Young, who did it as well as any quarterback maybe ever in college football, being that dual-threat guy. And, of course, Colt McCoy, who took over right after Vince left and won so many games. And now you're seeing a quarterback trying to live up to that great tradition.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Ball carried by the running back. A pickup of 8. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Burns. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up.
target with the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught near the sideline. It's Jimenez. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 10, Georgia 4.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Launching one to the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Amos. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. He's got tremendous toughness here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Second down.
They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The first down, pickup tackled at the 45.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And we're all tied up now. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down here for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First and 10 play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A gain makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Burns. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Caught quickly. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, These guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Hands off to the left. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The carry is the run back. Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Amos. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Kick is up and no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. How much do they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws it to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's that defense shifting again. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Look at a pass here on second down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.